afternoon with the news. My name is Alan Mwale. The headlines. The Zambia National Education Coalition has called for the establishment of a standalone directorate of inclusion at the Ministry of Education to ensure that learners with disabilities are not left behind. Residents of Ngebe Ward in Chilelabombe constituency have expressed frustration over recurring and unpredictable power outages, criticizing ZESCO for failing to follow its published load management schedule. Young people across the country have been urged to exercise caution in their use of social media, as their online actions may have long-term consequences on their future. And in sports, ZPL MTN Super League side Kabwe Warriors Football Club and defender Kabaso Chongo have reached a mutual agreement to part ways. We have the news in detail shortly.
The news, 88.5 Sun FM.
The Zambia National Education Coalition has called for the establishment of a standalone directorate of inclusion at the Ministry of Education to ensure that learners with disabilities are not left behind. ZANEC Board Chairperson Henry Kabwe has reiterated the need for quality inclusive education that leaves no one behind, regardless of age, gender, ability, or social and economic status, as well as location. Zanis reports that Mr. Kabwe was speaking at a stakeholder consultative engagement meeting on the establishment of a Directorate of Inclusion in the Ministry of Education. He said there is a need for Zambia's education system to be more equitable and inclusive to reduce the statistics and the percentage of children with disabilities who have not received any formal education and those that have dropped out of school. And presenting the situation analysis of disability inclusive education, ZANEC resource person Thomas Butonga disclosed that Zambia currently has 2.4 million children with disabilities. Residents of Ngebe Ward in Chilelabombe constituency have expressed frustration over recurring and unpredictable power outages, criticizing ZESCO for failing to follow its published load management schedule. Speaking to Konkola Radio News, affected residents shared how these disruptions are impacting daily life and threatening livelihoods. Small-scale business owners in particular reported significant losses as prolonged outages forced them to halt operations, severely affecting their income and productivity. The community is now calling on ZESCO and government authorities to take immediate action in establishing a transparent and reliable load management system that will enable residents to plan their activities with greater certainty.
ZESCO is currently implementing a staged load-shedding system in Zambia, with stage 1 giving customers 23 hours of electricity and stage 12 giving only 1 hour. Currently, the country is on stage 9, meaning customers receive 7 hours of power. But it is a different scenario here in Ngebe Ward of Chilelabombe constituency, as residents claim to have power for less than the time being prescribed by the utility company.
Vale iba balumendo amalaita ndibadile kokuiba bali sawisapo so ma problem kwete yakwesa amalaiti location mpomwe buteko pakwe batiwekesa tuseka bombele nipo ipo baona ebobesi muno naba bombelapo kulingana nefo benga bomba amalaiti nabale kokuiba twale complain apamenji amenji na yesa na yafula fotolefu akofe babombe kupamalaiti na tote.
Hilda Matafwali of C Compound owns a saloon. She says the poor timing of power outages by ZESCO has negatively affected her business.
Tulirishanyako pamalaiti kwena mwebuteko amalaiti foi bambikula chita business tulira mu malaiti tulachita saluni twalikwata kuma baba shop bandume shesu nchito shali shupa tabambe nchito so tulira mulyamwine mu malaiti amalaiti tubuka na yaya tulela ala malaiti na yaya yabulo okubwera amenshiyena tuletotera na yafula nemi pipe shire tuli kafye shine kuli pressure ya menshi nomba mwebuteko tulelomba ko mutulanzire ko pamalaiti twapa.
The Ngebe area ward councillor has not also been spared by the persistent power deficit in his ward. Mr. Arnold Sikanyika laments that his ward is hardly hit by the prolonged hours of load shedding, saying people of his ward are subjected to ZESCO electricity only during night times.
There's a big impact kuba nensu abaikala mchalo ife nga panukulanda panunga kansela tulekala na abantu abapusana sana nalala ndo kutira kwali baba nensu bali kwata mababa bambi bali kwata maodi machine bambi baloche emishishi elo nefe apusana nomba tuesa ngokutira iyi load shedding eo bazesiko baletupera abantu besu mulya mwinomo bekalira because umuntu ngabe yako abantu babiri batatu kuti bashitako omunani nanguba yasonkera nomba tuesa ngokutira apa abazesiko n'abatupesha tatwishibe bazesiko baletutwala kwisa because if lechitika nomba fyakutira last year amalaiti yaleya ukufuma oluchelo yabwela obushi nomba lesa ali tupala uno mwaka infula yalilo kafe bwino nokwishana tusokyati amenshi yalifika okukira so bantu tufetwa.
Reporting for Konkola Radio News here in Chililabombwe, I am Werem Shakwamba.
Young people across the country have been urged to exercise caution in their use of social media, as their online actions may have long-term consequences on their future. In a telephone interview with SNFM TV News, United Party for National Development UPND Deputy Youth National Chairperson Trevor Mwinde highlighted the significant role social media plays in disseminating information, but cautioned against its misuse for harmful or abusive purposes, particularly during challenging times. Mr. Mwinde underscored the importance of shaping the nation's future aspirations, stressing that the youth must not only be recognized as the foundation of the country in words but also in actions. He called for greater responsibility among young individuals, urging them to reject divisive rhetoric, including hatred and tribalism, and instead cultivate a leadership culture rooted in unity and personal accountability.
Yes, indeed, we are united as Africans, but before we unite as Africans, we must also unite at family level and at national community level and until national level. So social media is a special tool that which has come to offer meaningful service as a tool to balance up misinformation and disinformation.
As a part of its first anniversary celebrations, Konkola radio station undertook a community service exercise by cleaning public facilities in Chililabombwe, demonstrating its commitment to social responsibility and public welfare. We have details in this report.
In a celebration of 1 year of a successive operation, Konkola radio staff took part in a significant community cleanup exercise at Chililabombwe Central Police Station and Kakosole 1 Hospital. The cleaning exercise, led by Station Manager Gaspar Chebambo Ngulube and Operations Manager Adrian Suilan Sinkamba, included a thorough cleanup of the police cells, toilets, washing of blankets and plates. In addition to the police station, the team extended their efforts to Kakosole Level 1 Hospital, where they cleaned the hospital wards, offices and other critical areas to create a cleaner and a more comfortable environment for both our patients and the staff. The station manager, Mr. Ngurube, said the radio station is committed to giving back to the community that has supported the station throughout its journey, adding that this is just the beginning of the outreach programs.
Make this a habit so that the community is safe, especially the sales and the whole facility. Where you need us, we're very much ready to work with you. We are doing the same thing, and that is providing a service to the people.
The staff was joined by Imsepela Pamulavasa and Konkola Radio champions who actively participated in the cleaning efforts. In response to the cleanup initiative, Chief Inspector Suzio Chihana of Chililabombwe Central Police Station expressed heartfelt thanks to Konkola Radio team for their commitment to improving public facilities.
I want to bring to the attention of everyone here. These cells, they are not only for for them alone. They are equally for you. You never know. Tomorrow you may find yourself in custody. I may find myself in custody. You never know. The world is small. So please continue doing the good work. Those are our brothers. They are our sisters.
At Kakoso Level 1 Hospital, Operations Manager Adrian Sinkamba explained that the visit was meant to show solidarity